Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. So, as I promised last episode, today we're going to probably be doing some Botania. I have a nice little care package with all of our stuff that we probably need to start it with, just sitting right there. So that'll be good. And over the time from last episode, I also took the time to go ahead and grow a couple more Inferium seeds. So we have a few of those, and I wonder if I can actually use Colanola seeds for stuff. We'll try those over here somewhere. But yeah, no, I have some of those I have more Inferium seeds, so we're gonna be growing more Inferium now. And the plan is to just hopefully make a few more of those, and then grow that to be like the next tier. Because if I go ahead and look at Mystical Agriculture here, as you can see, we are currently on, if I can go ahead and find them. So right now we are using Inferium seeds, which are those. But if we combine it with these stuff here, which is Prudentium, which you make with Inferium, then that becomes a much more efficient seed. Problem is, though, is that requires an infusion crystal, which requires a diamond, which is something we do not actually have. I don't think so right now anyways. So that's going to have to be created off camera, or at the, well, it doesn't have to be created off camera, but I need to go down and find some diamonds off camera in order to do that. So, ooh, forgot about the important part about actually doing Botania. So that's what we're going to do today is Botania, because I think, that'd be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and get ourselves out the Lexica Botania. Beautiful little book here. I actually really like how well it's done. And let's get up here, because this is where we're going to go ahead and start doing stuff. I've cleared out this area here, so we have a bit of space to do stuff with. Ah, yes, the Lexica Botania. Welcome to Botania. I congratulate you on the fine choice of strapping a sapling and a book together. Actually just found this. Or just finding the tome. This tome in a chest. Whichever applies. Alright. Let's skip through all this stuff. This is just a introduction to Botania. I already know what it is, so I don't really need to do stuff with that. How do I... There we go. Alright. We are here at Botania. So, basics and mechanics. So, but welcome to Botania thing, that doesn't matter. Tutorial of the basics. So, here's the thing. Here's the mystical flowers. We know about these already. They come in 16 different colors. And so, we are going to need some more petals. Now, here's something we can do. We can make a petal, and then we can right-click the petal into the ground to bury it. And then we can grow those. So, here's the plan. For starters, we need a couple of things before we effectively get started with here. So one of the things that's needed, and we'll go ahead and grab the couple ingredients that I'm pretty sure I need for it. It's going to be that and that. We're going to want a mortar and pestle. That is used to make the powder, which can be used as a dye and everything. But aside from that, it's just useful for a couple of things. So we'll get that. Next, we're going to want to grab some bones, because we're going to need a decent bit of bone meal here. And we are going to want to... I don't know why I keep going out that door. I really need to move those guys. I'll probably do that off camera. But we want to go take these bones, and we want to go ahead and throw them inside of this here. And that's going to get us a bit of... whatchamacallit? Bone meal. Then we also want a set of shears, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, shears is what we want. So, iron, doop doop, combine them together, doop doop, shears. So, let's go see if we should have a few bits of bone meal now. We can work with, there we go. I can sometimes jump over that, sometimes I can't though, and that's what really gets annoying, is when I can't. Alright, that's enough bone meal for right now, so we'll go ahead and work with this. Now, what we want to do is, let's say we need some more... Well, we'll start with something pretty easy. We need more blue flowers. Who knows? So what we can do is you can put it in here, and it'll make these petals. I don't think you can combine it with the mortar and pestle. No. If you take the petals and you combine them with a mortar and pestle, you'll get the powder, which is what we can use for some other things. Now, if we take this blue petal and we plant it in the ground, you can see it has a couple of particles there. Now, we can take this and bone meal it a couple times, I think... No, okay, so that doesn't work. Alright, little sad on that one. I thought that would work. Alright, well, regardless, we still need some... Oh, no, wait, I remember what you have to do, I think. So, you take this. That's it, now I remember. You just plant the flower normally. And then I think if you bone meal the flower... Oh, it just grows more. Sweet. Yeah, that's convenient. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up each one of these flowers here. That's not the flower. Each one of these flowers up on like a little chart here, I guess. So that we can grab more of these petals if we need to. So there's that one. There's that one. I don't like that they don't really go center on the thing. That's a little annoying. And let's go ahead and just make a couple of these already. Just because I know we're going to probably need some more. Because we only have one of those. There's that there. That there. The red one. I'll go ahead and get this out of the way and just go put the black one there. So now if we run through all these things with our bone meal here, boop, 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 and boop, we'll have a few bits of flowers to work with. Which is really nice. So let's store away the excess flowers for now. And we'll actually go ahead and just grow some of these blue ones in. Well, yeah, we'll just grow these two blue ones right here. For right now, they will grow up into big old flowers later on, but for right now, they're not going to matter. Now, the question is, do we have any other flowers in here? Because I don't think we do. Because the thing we're going to want, real quick, is we want some floral fertilizer, which is made using some yellow dye and some red dye. Now, we don't have any of those dyes right now, so I don't think we're going to worry like that. Real quickly, let me check something. Okay. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take, we'll say the blue ones for right now. Those will be fine. Then you can cut those up into the petals, and then we take the petals, put them like that, and we can get some fertilizer. And what I want is I want another crafting table over here. I have one sitting right there, and I want to turn this house sort of into like the flowery kind of house. But for right now, we'll just steal this from here, put it there, and go ahead and set it next to the chest. So we can actually access the stuff in the chest while we're here. We'll keep our Botania Lexicon on us, and we'll just go ahead and put these stuffs in there. Now, if we go ahead and craft 4 floral powder, whatever, with that, we can make ourselves some floral fertilizer. And then if we go to a nice little open area, we'll just say right here for right now, it should grow a couple of flowers nearby. So now we have the purple flowers and the gray flowers. And we can keep on doing that until we have all the flowers we need. So right now we are at, how many flowers is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the flowers. Oh gosh, there's a lot of flowers here that we need. So I'm just going to clear out this little spot over here. I should really make a shovel. I feel like that might be a useful investment here at some point. But for right now, it's not that big of a deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there we go. That'll be enough to fit all the flowers. So basically what we want to do is we want to just do this a bunch. I'll actually go ahead and make a bunch of gray ones. You know what, just max it out there. And I know we have a couple more pieces of bone meal in here, if I'm remembering correctly. And I want to go ahead and eat something real quick, because my hunger is getting pretty high. Yeah, there we go. We got 24 more. That'll be more than enough to work with. Alright, so let's get back up here. And now, we're going to do the same thing we did already. We'll put 2 like there. We'll save 2 of them for right now. Grab those, grab that, make that. So, if I'm remembering correctly, we're looking for the white flowers. Those are the ones that we're going to really want to get. White flowers are used for the first thing that we make, which should be a pure daisy. Yeah, so we need white petals. And those are only found with white flowers. None of these are white flowers yet. So we'll just have to keep going until we end up with a white flower. Hopefully, that's a pink flower. Alright, not bad. There we go. That's the mystical white flower. Let's go ahead and fill out our thing real quick here. So we have white, and we got the pink. I think, yeah, we already have blue. So, white, pink. Yeah. So what are we missing? We're missing orange and green, I know. Alright, you know what? Here's a good idea. We'll go to @Botania. So these are all the flowers that we have. So we're missing orange. We are missing, I think, just the regular gray. Is that light gray over there? Or is that regular gray? Yeah, so we're missing light gray. We are missing the brown flower and the green flower. And I think there's a couple more we're still missing too. These are all the flowers we can make, so we will get to those here in a second. But regardless, now that we actually have these white flowers, we can go ahead and get ourselves a few of those. And real quickly, I'm going to actually just grow out the rest of this fertilizer stuff, just because we have it, we might as well use it. There's the light gray flower we needed. And one more. There's the brown. Alright, so we got the light gray, we got the brown. Still missing a couple more, but, you know, whatever. That'll be fine for now. Any more we need, we can go ahead and just try and make. And I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick, just because I don't want to deal with the zombies out. Though at some point I will have to go out and hunt down some more skeletons, but at this moment, at this time right now, I don't really need to do that, so it's easier just to go ahead and get rid of the mobs. So yeah, we got a nice little line of flowers here. Over the, what is it, three missing? Yeah, so orange. Yeah, I need to know which ones. I always need to know which ones. It's orange, I know. Is it just orange? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. So yeah, it's not just orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because I don't know, it's orange, green, and which one of these colors do I not have? Let's see, I have white, magenta, and cyan, or light blue. I have yellow, lime, and pink. Yellow, lime, pink. There's an Enderman nearby somewhere. Underneath here there actually is like a dark area, so there might be mob noises there. Gray, light gray, cyan. Light gray, gray, cyan. Purple. Purple's right there. Blue, brown. Oh, I don't actually have blue put down. I never put them down. Alright, well, that would explain that. Alright, now that I've solved that mystery, we can now get on with our lives. So, one of the first things we're going to need is we're going to need this petal apothecary, which is going to be a single petal and some cobblestone. So, let's go grab some cobblestone real quick. Thankfully, our house is right over here. And we'll just grab like a stack of it. We don't have a lot, but, you know, we'll need it. Also, I'm going to want to make a bucket, thinking about it, because that would be kind of useful. Assuming I don't already have a bucket sitting around here somewhere. No. Though I can do it with a bowl, I don't really want to use a bowl if I have a bucket, so we'll just use the bucket. So, now let's go ahead and make this petal apothecary. So we'll make that. Let's go ahead and just use these mystical white flowers. We'll chop up about 3 of them. Then we want that. No, not that one. And then a white piece there. And we have ourselves a lovely petal apothecary. So we'll just set that down right here. So what we do with this petal apothecary is we go ahead and we grab some water, which we have right here, conveniently. And as you can see, it's now like that. Then we can take ourselves these petals we have. 2, 3, 4. And now what we have to do is we have to add a seed into here, and that's why I'm hoping these canola seeds will work. And it will make us the flower that we need, the pure daisy. Yes, all right. So now we have a pure daisy. So we'll set this just up right here. So what we can do with the pure daisy is we use it to make living wood and living stone. Now, important part about this is I'm going to need to make myself some smooth stone here. Which one of these has stuff in it? Smooth stone. And we're going to need ourselves a little bit of wood as well. Since living wood is made out of, well, wood. As I'd assume that'd be pretty obvious. But let's go ahead and just grab it. Chop down a couple of these trees I've had planted here for a while. And we could also head down there and grab some too, but these will be fine for right now. Just need enough to show it off. So we will go ahead, and what you do is you take this wood and you just place it down around this in a 3x3. And so what this Pure Daisy will do is it'll convert this wood into living wood, and we will just let that run for right now while I run back inside to try and go grab my, hoping my stone is done. And the stone is going to be the same way as the wood. So let's see. Nope, not yet. Let's see if I can't see it from here. No, I don't actually have a window here. I could have sworn I placed a window. Okay, it's up there. That little block right there is what the living wood, or what the wood is. And in a second here, ooh, not close enough? No. It won't let me click it. Well, we'll ignore that for right now. Well, no, we won't ignore it. Oh, it's because I had my lunchbox out, wasn't it? Yeah, that'll do it. Lunchboxes are just weird. So, let's grab the stone, and... Alright, the wood hasn't changed yet. So, oh, wait. I think I just heard it go. No, okay. So, while that's going... Wait, there it goes. So, as you can see, it's made this living wood right here. And then we can obviously just pick this back up with our axe. And now we have living wood. Then we can place stone around here, and it's going to make some living stone. Or living rock. I can't remember which one it is right now. But, yeah. So, let's start figuring out some more things to do with Botania while we're here. So, one of the first things we're going to want to do is generate mana. Mana is the life essence of Botania here. Runic Altar not important. We are going to want one of these. So, a Wand of the Forest. It's going to require these living wood twigs, which you just make similar to actual wood, or actual sticks. And then 2 petals. So we can get ourselves some nice colors going, because the wand will actually represent what colors you get. For me, though, we're just going to go for pink. Yeah, I think it's just going to be pure pink. I like pink. Pink is my favorite color. Fun fact. So let's go ahead and store the rest of these guys away real quick, because we're not going to need them. And we'll keep that sapling in there and some wood and everything. Alright, still not done yet. So, we make 3 of that. That, and then the 2 pink petals right there. We have ourselves a Wand of the Forest. And as you can see, while my back was turned, we now have some living rock. Nice. Now, alright. So, I never realized how big this tree is. It's coming down, hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to have to go up there, aren't I? Yeah. Alright, well, let's just go ahead up there together. Why not? Yeah, there we go. There's still one more in there. There's still another one in there. Gosh, I hate it when trees do this to me. Alright, this is going to hurt here in a second, but who cares? Oh. Well, I wanted to grab that, but we'll just leave that for right now until I have to actually deal with it. So, we're going to need a lot of living wood and a lot of living stone. What that means is we're probably going to want to set up a furnace out here just to be cooking up the stone, and we might actually want to go get more stone because we do not actually have a lot of cobblestone, surprisingly. Probably because I've only really gone on one mining trip, and I think I threw out a lot of the cobblestone that I got anyways. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just grab a bit of coal from here. I don't even know where my own chests go. There we go. Bit of coal. We'll make tiny coal just so that we can use that better. Did I actually place down the wood? I did, okay. I could not actually remember if I did that or not. Alright, so a bit. We got ourselves a furnace. We'll go ahead and set up the furnace there. Make ourselves some tiny coal. Throw the tiny coal in there. And then start smelting up some stone. We'll just do 24 will be fine, I'm sure. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, what we can do with this living rock is we can go ahead and make a mana pool. This is what we're going to use to be storing our mana. So we'll just set that up right there for right now. And grab out the rest of our living wood here. And we'll make another batch, why not? So, the next part of this is we need something to actually make mana with. Now, if I go to our handy-dandy Lexica Botania here, we will see that there are well, mana manipulation, so we'll need a mana spreader, but we'll get to that in a second. What we need is we need a generating flora. So what these are is they make stuff out of things. I don't know what this one is. Drones are the foundation of a healthy colony's future, but really they can start just piling up. It's not at the point where you don't know what to do, what you want to do with them. Oh, that's cool. So this is a flower that makes mana by eating bees, essentially. And we would make it using this recipe here, but we currently... Oh, and you actually have to... I know, that's just the result. Okay, I was confused there for a second. Well, it was this or the Venus flytrap. So the first thing we're going to make is we're going to make an endoflame. It is a very, very simple generating flower. And what it does, and it just uses brown petal, brown, red, light gray. Okay, that's pretty easy to get. Do we have the brown, light gray in here already? Or brown, red. So we'll grab the red one out of there. We'll get ourselves a brown and a light gray. And we'll go ahead and make those into that. And that into that. And that into that. And real quickly, there's a bit more of this stone, of this wood done. We're going to need more stone, though. So we'll go ahead and have that running while we're busy making these things. So do I already have water in here? I do. All right, so we just want to throw in the 2 brown petals, 1 light gray, and 1 red. All right. Then we get ourselves one of our handy-dandy canola seeds that we have laying around. Canola grows really quickly, by the way, so this isn't too bad. And we have ourselves an endoflame. So we'll just set it up right here. Now, here's the thing. This thing by itself can't connect directly to the mana pool. We need something to run in between it. So, let's go to our handy-dandy little Lexica Botania again. And it has a nice little thing for us. It's called a mana spreader. So, what a mana spreader does, we can go ahead and link it between all these things. So we need ourselves a petal, which I guarantee we have plenty of, a gold ingot, which we do have one of, and I'm going to sleep real quick. Well, we have a couple gold ingots, because I think when I was grinding out the iron that I had, the iron actually had a chance of dropping a piece of gold. So conveniently, we already have some gold, which is really nice, because if we didn't, I would be not doing so hot right now. But we got that. So then let's go ahead and craft a mana spreader. Let's go ahead and use these ones that we already have in our inventory. And bam, there's a mana spreader. Now we can place a mana spreader like this. Well, I think I can just do that. Then that. Yeah, I can never really figure out how these things are supposed to go. I think if we just do... if we just do that, does it go that way or is it the wrong way? It's facing the wrong way again. Alright, you know what? Then I got a plan. We'll just do... Well, no, that's probably not going to work either. Well, we'll try and carefully do that. There we go. So now we can link them. Okay, I think I've got them linked now. It looks like it's shooting stuff into it. Then we'll link those two together. Now, if we go ahead and we feed it some food, we'll just do this tiny coal for right now. At least it should work with tiny coal. I certainly hope so. Yeah. So right now it's going ahead and doing that. It's burning it up. It's sending it into the mana spreader. And then the mana spreader is sending it into the mana pool. Ain't that neat? So now we are officially generating mana. We're not generating a lot of mana because that's not really a whole lot there. But it's still making some mana, which puts us at a nice space, I think. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright. Now what do you do with mana exactly? Well, that's pretty easy to answer. We have some functioning flora, which will do stuff for us. So, let's see. There's an agrocarnation. I think I know what this one. The slow growth of crops is always a problem to feed the masses. The agrocarnation is a flower that turns mana into a type of natural fertilizer, causing nearby plant life to grow at a faster rate. This thing requires a bit of stuff that we don't have, but it's just an example of what we can do with it. So it's essentially just speeds up the process that things grow in. And this is a thing we'd have to make for it. And then also a Rune of Spring, which is not particularly difficult. I don't know about the Rune of Water. Yeah, I don't have necessarily... Well, I do have all the stuff for that, except for the Mana Steel. And the Rune of Fire, which I'm not at a point to have any of that stuff, really, so... We can't do that yet, but it gives you an idea of what we can do. Regardless, though, we're going to need a lot more fuel. So let's just go ahead and up this up a couple notches here. We will grab out some coal. We'll just make a block of coal and throw it on there. That's bound to work, right? Oop, forgot the middle bit. Alright. So, if we throw this block of coal, it should, in fact, just go and burn for a lot of mana. And that would be the ideal situation here. And I'd like for this to fill up with a decent bit of stuff in here. Now, I want to check something real quick, because I think there's some kind of... Yeah, that's a thing I knew about. Red coal, boosts fuel efficiency with additional GP. So this is from Extra Utilities. And basically, it's just a more efficient fuel source. Based off how much of the actual, like, thing you have for Extra Utilities. Which is maybe something we will play around with in the next one, try and get that running. I swear it never looks like these things do a lot. Like, it looks like there should be more. But, let's see, what time is it? Alright, we got one more trick I can show off real quick, just so that I can prove that we can get... Or just to see if we have any actual mana in there, really. And real quickly, I want to check something. Yeah, one of those. So, there's a couple of things with that mana pool we can do. If you throw certain items into the mana pool, you can actually make some new items. So, let's... Well, okay, that can't be happening, but... If we throw that in there, we will get ourselves a Mana Steel Ingot. And as you saw there, if we threw the cookie in there and there was enough mana, we could actually get a mana cookie thing. So yeah, those are the things that we have done, in fact. But yeah, no, I think that's about where I'm gonna call this episode. I'm probably gonna go mining for a little bit here. Might record another episode tonight or today. And by the time I'm all done with this, easily the first episode of this should be up on YouTube. And hopefully people will watch it and enjoy it. I'm really hoping so. Because I'm putting a bit more effort into these series than I do for, like, editing out the full play. But that's because I'm streaming it mostly, as opposed to the just recording style that this thing is. But anyways, though, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Peace out.